And today we're going to cover how to chip a soccer ball. So let's start with your regular old soccer ball that you may find in your garage. So with chipping a soccer ball, it's a very similar technique to hitting a long ball. You are going to use your laces and get under the ball. You want to imagine there's a marking down here and kind of get underneath the ball, which I'll show in a second. But the key here is where with a long ball you have a very solid follow through. You aren't following through as much with this, more so you're coming downwards on the ball, and when your laces get under, you almost want to finish in a slightly upward motion. Good. Okay guys, now we're going to chip the ball, and as a reminder, we're going to get underneath the ball with our laces. So ideally, we want to get under the ball like this, not as much follow through as the long ball, and we're really going for height. So let's hit a few with one with the regular ball, and then we'll hit with the instructional soccer ball. Now let's check it out with the instructional soccer ball. So, as with the long ball, we're going to use the same marking on the bottom of the instructional soccer ball. As you can see, long ball, chip, and you're going to use your laces on it. As a reminder, it's on the legend over here. So, as you're coming down, your foot's going to come underneath, and you have a slightly upward motion and not as much follow through as a long ball. Let's practice a few, and I'll show. So with the instructional soccer ball here, you are going to use the same marking as you did with hitting a long ball. As you can see, long ball, chip, and on the legend, you're using your laces. Very similar technique. You're going to get underneath the ball, and instead of the very solid follow through that you would have with the long ball, you're going to cut that follow through short, and you're coming underneath your laces, and you almost want to finish in an upward motion to get the height on the ball. Now, depending on how much power you kick with, you can go for a little more height, but remember, the key with the chip is for height. You're either chipping a goalkeeper to get out of pressure, maybe you're chipping a defender to a teammate 12, 15 yards away. So let's put this ball on the ground and we'll show you how to hit a few. Okay, pause it. Now we're going to hit some with the instructional soccer ball. Remember, we're going to hit on this orange part of the ball that says chip, and we're going to use our laces and get under the ball. Now, note how on my follow through, now take a note how during my follow through, my leg did not go all the way. I kind of stopped it slightly after the ball. That allowed me to get a little elevation on the ball and get it up to the height I did. And also you can see by me knowing where I needed to make contact on it, that chip was a little better than the one I hit with the regular soccer ball. If you want to use the chip to chip it over the defender, that's one of the possibilities of using this technique, and I'll demonstrate by kicking it over the goal.
Ah!
Now remember, spin the ball and practice your left foot. Good.
Yes, perfect, thank you.
All right, pause it, we're good.